Welcome to Shadow Empress Tarot. I am a messenger of the Most High with the power to travel through the shadow realms. I'm here to guide you through spiritual warfare so you can achieve your soul's desires. What you need to know is God is my guide, truth is my religion, and my channel is intense shadow work. So if you are mentally or emotionally unstable, you've been warned. What's up, Shadow Gang? We back up in this thing. Before I get started, I'd like to thank all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the donations, the memberships. I really appreciate you. In membership, I'm going to be pulling for your reading tomorrow. Yeah. You know, the stuff that I get on my board, it has me speechless sometimes. Not some of this stuff I know, but I feel like this is the type of stuff that the high priestess knows or spiritualists know, and they kind of keep it to themselves. I won't say, because really what's on my board is, I guess you can say that it's more real than actual, the mundane, reading about like the mundane things of everyday life. Because this is the type of stuff that's underneath the mundane things of life. Like, this place is an illusion. And the deeper you go into the illusion, you're disconnected from things that, like the things that are on my board. And I guess Spirit has just picked me to be the one to talk about the crazy shit. It's crazy, but it also integrates into real life, because this is a real life situation with some real life spiritual shit going on behind it. Whoever's on my board is in spiritual jail. But whoever's on my board, it's like, if I can give this energy a label that you can identify, this energy would be like somebody who got death row in the spiritual courts, or like 2 consecutive life sentences, like they gonna die in there, y'all, type shit. This person, what's so interesting about this person, because judgment has been passed and their sentence has started, and their sentence is for them to reflect on some shit. Now they're like, I got it, and I'm gonna try to do better, but it's too late. I don't even know if this person knows anything about spiritual jail. They probably don't. Most people don't. But let me bless this place. Let me see if I got enough incense on this stick. If you are positive, you better bless this place. If you are negative, you better get up out my face. If you are positive, you better bless this place. If you are negative, you better get up out my face. I'm here to tell you that spiritual court is real. The Galactic Federation is real. They're basically cosmic police. Like, this place has to be policed. And that's what the Galactic Federation, like if you were to, you know, I liken it to basically Star Trek. Like they put that shit right in front of our faces. Star Trek, that's basically what it is. And they monitor this space. And whoever this is, they crossed the line. They really did. They really crossed the line. This person crossed the line because they are at the Page of Wands. And this particular Page of Wands tells me they are truly a page. They don't know who they are. With he, she right here, they don't know their energy at all. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know who they are. This is one of those people who suffer from extreme frustration because they don't know who they are. Like, it might seem simple, like they don't know what their style is. They're frustrated because they know they don't have a personality. They just pick up the personality of groups. This is that type of person. Clarifying the first card out, and I know this person is super lost because what comes out to clarify this person is rogue. A non-player character becomes hostile to you. The identity of your new enemy is unknown until they or someone else reveals it. And it's not going to be them because they don't know who they are. They do know that they are an enemy, but they don't know who they are. With this a Page of Wands, with he, she, and NPC player, this person is extremely like they are a lost soul. Whether this person is male or female, they don't know when. Like, even as a female, and what I'm talking about has nothing to do with sexual preference. It's like who you are in the inside. Like, even though I am female, I know who I am on my masculine and feminine side. Like, so I can switch in between. Because I know who I am as a whole. This person, they are completely lost inside. This person doesn't know who they are, but they appear to be, at first, when they meet people, they pretend to be like a loving, caring person. They almost like service people. And they get people to believe that they're helpful. That they're helpful and happy, kind. This person makes sure that they make people feel like they are a blessing in disguise. With this person, the act that they put on, this is the type of person that always hears shit like, I'm so glad I've met you. It was meant to be. This type of stuff. When people tell this person this type of stuff, you're a blessing in disguise. You're so great. These are little things that tells this person that they almost got, that they almost have you in their grasp, or they got you in their grasp. But this is an enemy. This person is an enemy to everyone they meet. The ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. This person comes across as healing. They know how to pretend to be that. Joy, blessing in disguise, the ocean. They know how to pretend how to be that very well, but it truly is an act. Their true self is they are a backstabber of sorts. And while they put on this face of joy and a blessing in disguise, at some point they're playing both sides. They are being a desirable person while throwing rocks and hiding hands. This person, they find people like who they put this show on for. And these people usually are entrepreneurs, or have money, or have a gift, or they have something that they make money on the side with. And we're at the time where this is not being an entrepreneur. This is not far and few in between. Everybody I know got a side hustle. Like, I have a job. My side hustle is tarot. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I have a gift or a skill that I can make money on. You know what I mean? That nobody has control over but me. Like, I have friends that are plumbers, and even my best friend, he's like the top seller at this gun store, like a gun company. He's like top 3, and on the side he make money with what he does. Like, this is not uncommon. This person finds such people to put this show on in order to later down the line stab them in the back. And this person gets in good, and they act like they can help you. Like, help you do better. Like, we can help each other do better type energy. But Spirit says, listen. Ground yourself. And ask yourself, is this love? Is this person real? In between their acting of joy, blessing in disguise, and ocean, like, in between, have you seen any red flags? Spirit said, ask yourself. And listen deeply. Stay grounded. And you'll find past, present, or the future that you need to change directions. Walk like this is a person that if you see them, you need to walk the other way. Like, Spirit is saying, whoever this person is for you, they're laying out the map, and they're telling you directions of another direction to go, because this person ain't it. They ain't it. And something is wrong with them. Like, legit. Give me a second, Joe. Lick. Coming after Rogue is the astronomer. Like, this person is lost in the sauce for real with Rogue, and The astronomer. No one knows the true identity of the assassin known as the astronomer, but it is said they have perfected a new form of magic based on alignment of the cosmos. This person, the reason why they don't know themselves and they are considered an NPC and rogue is that they are out of alignment in the cosmos. They are out of alignment of what they are here to do, what they were supposed to do. Though their rituals take incredible time and precision, they are able to destroy anyone, anywhere, as long as they know their target's true name. See, this person doesn't know who they are. But the cosmos know who we are. This person, like, when I tell you with this astronomer, this person got their wheel of fortune wrapped in spiritual court. It's almost like I feel like their wheel of fortune has been shut the fuck down. Their wheel has stopped turning. This person does stuff like throwing rocks and hide hands, and they don't think anybody sees them, but God is watching, and the cosmic police is watching to keep the balance. And this person got picked up by the watchers. The astronomer is a golden scaled dragon, the lone master of an ancient practice of naming magic. He seeks to impose a grand world order in accordance with the intricate series of astrological prophecies. This dragon that has been assigned to this person's karma has locked them down. Like, this person is extremely lost and rogue, and this powerful dragon has the ability, because and this comes up in the readings a lot, where these people, they're so far gone in the illusion, they can't remember who they are. But when an entity like this is assigned to a person like this in spiritual jail, this dragon is responsible for this person remembering who they are while they are in spiritual jail. Celestial magics. The astronomer has the stats of an adult gold dragon. This person is fucked up. If it knows the true name of its target, the astronomer may destroy any single entity in 10 days. Now, this is telling me whatever this person did was against somebody. Like, I mean, the dragons, they hold the balance. They are powerful. And they are neutral. But I'm really feeling like the dragons are on my board today, because the person that whoever this person mess with is high ranking enough to have a dragon. They are high ranking enough to have the support of dragons. This shit, you think this shit is fake? It sounds woo-woo, but yeah, we woo-wooing, but every culture has the dragons in their history books. These beings are real. Physically, and this is what Spirit is telling me, take it or leave it. If you want to be like, oh, the science, the history, well, I think you got some reading to do, because you can go back into the Aztecs and they talking about dragons, but they exist on the physical and on the spiritual. I just heard really, really on the spiritual. And what is the spiritual? The spiritual is just in another dimension besides this one. We can see another dimension when we see a shadow person or a ghost. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't that deep. It really ain't that far away. We are spiritual beings playing in the physical realm. Okay? So this person done fucked up, and a dragon is dragons have got them in spiritual jail, and this dragon is working on this soul in order for them to remember who they are, because not for the pleasure. I mean, I guess it's helping for this soul, but it's their karma, because some people can be in spiritual jail, people like this, and they still can't reflect. They don't see why they're being stopped. They don't see, oh, like I always lose my money. Maybe I should think things through about how I get my money. They just can't. So, but in order for this person to actually feel their karma, they need this high ranking celestial dragon to work on their soul. I don't know, y'all. So they can change. Because this person, wherever they go, they cause opposition, confrontation, fights, because this person is stuck in their south node. This is a person that doesn't, for most of their lifetimes, they don't play their astrology. It's almost, they go rogue. They go rogue. They don't follow their astrology map at all. They don't follow it at all. They start wrecking shit. And especially in this time, the spiritual, like, some of the laws have changed because we are in a different reality for real. And this cannot be. Like, this person has to be put in check because they throw things off of balance. This person in spiritual jail, they are being made aware of what they should have done instead of being oppositional and stuck in their south node. This is a person, you know what they are realizing in spiritual jail is they need other people. They're realizing that they need other people. They're remembering everyone that they stabbed in the back, because this person right now, they need help, and everybody they can think of that they need help from, they stabbed in the back, they fought with, they stole from, or whatever. Like, this person is really feeling it. This person needs some help, and the only people they can think of, they've done wrong. Now in spiritual jail, this person is like, I should have done them better. Instead of opposition, I should have went the route that they went. I should have stayed by their side. They can't stop thinking about this. This person realized now. And this is a person, like, they just go through people like toilet paper, bruh. Like, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. They didn't care about this. Now they're thinking about it. I should have been an alliance. I should have fought for them. I should have fought, like, I should have protected them. I should have fought alongside them, not with them. This person realizes they had clouded vision. This is a person that goes into groups like, this person goes into groups and they pick like what they consider to be the strongest one, and they put that illusion of joy, of being a blessing, being a good friend, being a good whatever, a family member, however this resonates for you. What this person doesn't see is that this person is an illusion. And that they're just clouding their perception with what they want to see, just so this person can get their energy source, so they can get a boost. Because this is a person that's like, they always feel debilitated. They are debilitated in the inside. This person realizes they need people. This person is in spiritual jail, realizing every time they got into a community that they were, in fact, a shadow in the community. This is what is being realized while they are in spiritual jail. This person is realizing they need to change this south node behavior. And look, the astrology is coming after this astrologist card. Like, this person is so deep into the illusion being a lost soul. They literally needed a dragon, a high-ranking celestial dragon, to work on this person's energy, because this person got a demon on them, a high-ranking demon. So they need this astronomer dragon, celestial dragon. Is the like, it's like the only thing that's gonna be able to bypass the demon that's on this person in order to get them to think about how they treat people. To get this person to realize they're stuck in their south node, and that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing here. Give me a second, y'all. Covenant. A deity of the dungeon master's choice demands you complete a trial of its choosing. If you succeed, it will grant nearly any request. If you fail, you forfeit your soul. Clarifying the covenant. And this astronomer is this person's dungeon master. This person is under the spiritual jail right now. And what was deemed in the spiritual court with covenant, a deity of the dungeon master's choice demands you to complete a trial of his choosing. And in the trial, this person is made to look at themselves. And this is difficult because they're so lost in the illusion and the demon on them that is strong, coming after the snake. And I love spirit because they find their way to get across to me. I'm like, okay, what the hell is this? And I'm like, all right, let me look up the spiritual meaning of a baseball. Baseball symbolizes life's journey, teamwork, and individual growth. It offers lessons in resilience, patience, and the importance of community. When I tell you this person is learning the hard way that they need people. That they not only, there's some people, like, we all in a way need people, but there are a lot of us that kind of don't need people. That we're strong enough in the soul to stand alone even when there's no one around. This person is so low, they really need people. And they're figuring this out, while also prompting reflection on faith, failure, and the pursuit of larger goals. This person is made to think while they are in spiritual jail how treating people better, really being a part of a community, could have helped them achieve larger goals. But this person goes into communities and stabs people for a little or nothing, just cause, or for whatever, like whatever they're gonna get. This might be a thief. Literally, this person is so low, they might go into a group and people are out here like this, and they were put on this mask like they were loving and caring and trustworthy, and literally they will, and you know this person for 3 years, and they will throw away the whole 3-year friendship or whatever it is for $150 that they took out of your purse. Like, this is that kind of person. And really, this could be on a low level, like a broke ass person, but really there are people that have money and stuff and they broke like this. I've seen people who are rich and they steal. Real talk. They can't help it. This is that person. While also prompting reflection of faith, failure, and the pursuit of larger goals. Baseball also means individual effort and shared goals. This person is realizing with this covenant, what happened in spiritual court. Hey, this dragon is working on this person. Is that they should have worked on themselves and added to the group, not lie to the, work on their mask so they can lie to the group. They're really seeing where they went wrong. Also in this picture, the scooter, the spiritual meaning of a scooter is a desire for simplicity, freedom, and a more streamlined approach to personal growth. This person is really looking. I mean, whatever happened to them, this person might not even realize why they are alone. Like, no matter, they realize because they stab people in the back, but there's something happening where they can't integrate into a new group, or the groups or the family group or whatever will not let them back in. So they're not used to that. Because see, this person throws baseballs into people's windows and think they let time pass and they come scooting their dumb ass back. This is the type of person this is. And now the ball has been delivered to their door, has been thrown through their window, and they know they can't come back. Wherever they came from, wherever they did this thing that they do. This thing, it could be anything like theft. This could be a person that sleep with they make friends and they sleep with other people's boyfriends and shit. Like, for real. Take it how it resonates. But this person used others for their personal growth in a negative way. And by this person looking at like up close with the magnifying glass at the stitches on the baseball, they are realizing how much work they have to do. And this is them realizing it, but literally, this is how much karma they have. This is how much karma they have to get through in order to get to safety. In order to raise their vibration. In order to find their way home back to God. This person, they want their flowers. But they have a lot to clean up. They have a lot to clean up before they ever see abundance again. Because this person's wheel of fortune has been cut. The wheel is not spinning. And if your wheel is not spinning, you damn sure ain't gonna get any abundance. They got too much to clean up. This is giving me like money laundering. Like maybe stealing money and having to clean it. Like they get something from, they do something. Like they get something from other people and then they gotta clean it up, or they transmute the energy and use it elsewhere. And they do this. They jump from group to group, from person to person. This might even be in a family. You know those people that, like, families are one big group, but they have subgroups. There are certain people in your family that you like more than others. It's just how it goes. You know, kind of how when you're at a family get together and them favorite cousins come and you're like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? And then you can see at a family, even at a family gathering, who's who, like how y'all group into groups. This person might even jump from group to group in a family because they didn't pissed off the last one, and they rotate. Because like maybe for a year or two they with one group, they didn't fuck y'all up, so they are hanging out with another group of family members, and then time passed by and they want to come back in good with the family members that they already fucked over. That type shit. This could be a friend that you consider family. It could be anybody. But these people better, this is why you got to do your own work so you know where you stand spiritually. Like, and if you're going to do dumb shit, especially while the wheat is being separated from the chaff, like, this person, the reason why this is really coming to an end is you are old Jack. Like, they are a rogue soul and you are a strong soul. And because they came for you with this little dumb thing that they do, they try to steal from you or tear down your energy, whatever it was. They are exhausted. They try to exhaust you in some way. This person was competing with you. And look at this. You're protected. So look at exhaustion. Look at the spirits. Look at competition. Look at the warriors. When I tell you spiritual court, before it was in session, spiritual warriors, guides, ancestors, they was watching this bitch. The spirit realm has unconditional love for you. And the reason why this person is getting boot-bopped for real is when you have a soul like this that offers you unconditional love and you doing them like this, oh, times have changed in the court system. Laws are more strict. Spirit, this person is on death row or something in spiritual jail. But after whatever happened between you and this person, the exhaustion, the competition, spirits gave you, you're connected, so you get messages. Spirit told you to love yourself, heal yourself after this. Like, both parties are reflecting, but only one of you is free. Like, you're being guided, both are being guided, but one is being guided in spiritual jail. It's, for this person, reflecting on self is punishment. For you, it's healing. You, after this exhaustion and this competition, Spirit told you to love yourself, and you, like, really, that self-love, that self-care brought you to an epiphany. It brought you to some realizations. It brought you peace to know the truth. And what is that? Give me a second, y'all. So one of the things that I realized in this reading is that I got two decks of cards that, well, one is a tarot deck and the other deck is all things. But even when you play Dungeons and Dragons, the Dungeons and Dragons cards is coming next, is that they both have a dungeon master. This person is in the dungeon. So basically, these cards have a dungeon master, and when you actually play Dungeons and Dragons, there's a dungeon master. And a dragon has been assigned to this person as their dungeon master. Give me a second. A lot of us don't even know that we in spiritual jail. I mean, you can be in spiritual jail and not have a demon on you, and not be a soul that doesn't have soul. Like, if you got 12th house stuff, you in spiritual jail. Like, that's why my life was so miserable, is that I was in spiritual jail or some shit for my north node is actually 12th house. So I came here to pay off a lot of karma at once, to do my time, to learn my lessons. Like, you don't have, just because you can, you can just be a strong soul that really fucked up one lifetime, or a couple. Like, that's what I'm saying. When I see these people with demons on them, I'm like, in order to get like this, you had to fuck up over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us, like, in real life, that has been in jail. That don't mean you're a bad person. You stupid. You feel what I'm saying? But when you end up to be a person that got this shit on you, like, you done fucked up so bad. Filther cap. A wicked entity, filther crap, I always say crap, cap, has fashioned itself as a deity made flesh, and has begun sending its emissaries to spread a cruel and vicious gospel. In his dungeon, filther crap seeks to amass power through the sacrifice of his disciples' eyes. Filther crap has the stats of a beholder. And see, this is the thing. This is lawful evil. And you are neutral good. So not only is this person in spiritual jail, but this, whatever is on this person, that's the reason why it's up under the jail, and a dragon has to deal with it, because not only did you bring in this person in for judgment, but you brought in the demon that's on them. That's why this Galactic Federation, this ain't no regular spiritual jail sentence. The dragons have to be the caretaker of the soul, because this is what they have on them. And it'll be hard to get this person to reflect and to actually absorb their karma with this on them. Coming after filthy cap is the Queen of Wisdom reverse. And like Spirit is saying, look, at the heart reverse, this person, they really fucked their soul off. This happens with this being an ancient. You're an ancient soul, and I'm feeling like this person is too, but they just an ancient fuck up. Man, this person has had to do some really evil things in previous lifetimes, and in this lifetime, to have this on them. Coming after the Queen of Cups is the Five of Cups. Because this person went into groups, heartless, and tried to hold back others in some way, or take from others in some way. They are stuck. They are sad. They are sad because every time they turn around, there are towers happening in their life. Like all that heartless shit that they did at the Queen of Cups reverse, it's flooding them. Now that they in the jail, they in this tower. And they are being flooded with emotions. Because these two are high ranking. This dragon, the astronomer, like that's why that dragon had to be called in. Like this person wouldn't be able to feel nothing without something celestial and magical. And I mean, this person, this is like a special case in spiritual jail. This is like Hannibal. I'm not. This is like if I can give this this energy of what's happening to this person in spiritual jail. This person, because whatever this is, they have to be treated like Hannibal Lecter in the spiritual courts. You didn't know that you didn't brought in a strong demon. So it required a strong jailer, the golden dragon. The astronomer has the stats of an adult gold dragon. If it knows the true name of its target, the astronomer may destroy any single entity. This was needed for this dragon because, wow. Whatever this was, it definitely was high-ranking spiritual warfare. This demon works through multiple. Ooh. This demon, many demons can, but this demon exists in multiple bodies, in multiple dimensions. This demon, it with all these eyes. Okay, so just what I mean by multiple bodies in multiple dimensions. There might be certain demons that work on certain dimensional levels. I mean, this thing is vast. It's like, how can I put this? Okay, just say the lower levels, the hood. Let's say the middle class. And let's say the rich. On every level, from lower to higher, this thing has eyes. It's working through many people. So, like, you know how they say new levels, new devils? This thing exists through people on many levels, on maybe all the levels. That's why this person had to be like magically, like in the spirit, in the celestial realms, had to be magically bound or something by a fucking dragon. Oh, this is, yeah. It was a must because this thing's so strong. This person wouldn't be able to see himself, herself. Now they can feel. And they want to get away. Look, we got the tower, and the tower is coming up. Like, the tower is Mars. And this person is at war with their feelings. Man, because this golden, the astronomer, this dragon is letting open the floodgates on this person. And look, this is the chariot. And this is also water. They want to get away from their feelings. They want to go somewhere. They want to go somewhere and do the same shit. They want to create illusions. With the moon, I mean, this person is, when I tell you this person is under the jail, they are in spiritual jail sewer. And they want to get out and they want to cast an illusion. They want to find, this person might be having money problems. Five of Cups, they are alone. Their life is like literally crashing down. And they feel they want to repeat this same pattern that they do. I need to find a group of people and I need to find the strongest one. And I need to convince them that I really love them and play this game and compete with them so I can get some energy. Man, and they can't. They either want to come back to you or people like you. Because this is when they're at their best. And they don't have a star to focus on. They don't have a star to poison their drink and bring them home so they can play games and compete with them for their energy. This entity, this is a lawful evil. It went beyond. Like it was told, I don't know what went on, only you know. It was told to back the fuck off, and it didn't. It didn't. For some reason, this thing really wanted your power, and so this being a lawful evil, it overstepped its balance, its boundaries, because it really wanted your flame. It wanted to taste it. It wanted more of it. That's what it is. Whatever this person was doing, feeding off of your energy, exhausting you, competing with you. Look at this. Look at this. This is baseball. Spirit don't play with me and my cards, bruh. When I tell you they are in spiritual jail and they gotta look at this, that they need people now and how they deal with people. Whatever this is, it made them feel great. It gave them energy. It gave it energy. Like, these people out here, they don't even know they got demons on them, y'all. I'll be on this camera, demon. I mean, there's people out here that don't know they got demons on them. And I know this to be true. My stepbrother got a demon on him, and if I actually told him that, he would think that I was crazy, but really it's him that's crazy and demonic. This is a person that say they love God and they love people, but nah. I know a lot of people in my life that I can't get rid of. They just there that got demons on them. But anyway, your energy is so good, it broke spiritual law. And it oversteps its boundaries through this person. This demon or whatever it is really pushed this person to the limits in order to get more of your energy. However they were doing that. This person might even be realizing, like, what is wrong with them? Why am I so mean? Why am I like that? Why does being mean to people make me feel better? They really are going to have to look at this. They are really looking at this in spiritual jail, because now they need you. They need someone. They need people. They need a team. And nobody is on their team. Nobody is on their team. They are sad because the cycle is closed of them. I don't know what this is, what they were doing, of them creating sorrow for people. Like, this person may have, with this, whatever this thing is on them, have like hurt people so bad it made them want to like unalive themselves. Like, there were times where this person made others feel like they just wanted to die or something, to end it all. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, because yeah. Yep. Look, the cycle is closed on them hurting people really, really, really bad for power. This person is sitting up alone with nobody to call, knowing that they need some fucking therapy. The Queen of Cups again. And the only reason why they thinking about this is, one, they are in spiritual jail, but whether they know they are in spiritual jail or not, they know their Wheel of Fortune is shit right now. The games is closed. The Ferris wheel ain't going around. And it's lightning hitting all the rides. Their life is shit right now. This person's life is shit right now because they know they need therapy. They know they need it. Because at the Six of Swords, they know the swords, they know there's something wrong with them inside. Yup. This spiritual jail ain't no joke for them. Look at this. This Queen of Cups with the heart, this came reversed. The Queen of Cups again. And the Six of Swords. Now, this person might not know there's something wrong with their soul. They might think about it on a heart space type thing, like why I don't care about people, why I don't love people. Because it's something wrapped around your soul. Because there's something wrapped around your soul, strangling it. This person knows it's something wrong with them inside. Because every time they think about, when they're in this reflection and they think about truly meaning it and truly being nice to people, it makes them cringe. It doesn't feel good to think about truly loving somebody. It makes them cringe, like fingernails on a chalkboard type shit. And by them realizing like why, when I think about truly loving somebody and what that might entail, why does it make me feel cringe? They know something wrong with that. They know it's something wrong. They know it's something ain't working right with science. They know. They don't know who they are, but they definitely know something's wrong. Give me a second, y'all. Oh, shit. Lord. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. Strength. The Three of Strength. They know they don't care about people. But they know they are stronger when they have other energies around them. Anytime they had a group of strong people around them, they moved. They went somewhere in their life. But this person is only about self. Secretly hating on your romantic relationships. Secretly jealous, hating on your romantic relationships. This person only care about themselves. When they are in groups of people, with groups of people, they are jealous of their relationships and the things that they have. They just sit around people and they gather information about them so they can use to their advantage later. They behind like underhandedly like work on people's confidence. Like they don't like to see people confident and have strength and willpower. They don't like that, so they like underhandedly though, like throw rocks and hide hands. Like they do this in real slick ways. Like what's an example of this? Just say this person is in a group, right? Y'all all in a group. And this person was putting together a whole bunch of people to do like some type of project. They asked everybody but you to be a part of it. Y'all all friends. Anytime y'all do something together, y'all all together. But this, they didn't want you to be a part of it. They didn't ask you. This was by design. Not that you really didn't have anything to offer, but they wanted to like mess with your confidence. And if you say, hey, you know, with that project, why didn't you ask me to help you guys? Like I would have loved to be a part of the project. And they'll go, oh, I'm so sorry. I just thought you were way too busy, so I didn't even bother. I didn't mean it like that. Yes, they did. And by you asking about it, they know they got to you. That type shit. This is a weirdo. Because every time I pick up on energy like this, I'm like, y'all don't have clothes to wash? Y'all don't have a favorite show on Netflix? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, look, and I didn't even realize it coming after that. They will play victim once they know they're losing. And it's just like, oh no, I like, or blame it on you. I'll say, I didn't ask you because, last month when I asked you to take me to pick up my son when my car broke down, it seemed like you were really bothered by it. So I didn't want to ask you to help me to do anything else. Shit like that. Ugh. This person stank. Seek someone to perform, learn to do a hex breaking ritual. This is the type of person that will do magic on you or talk about you, find out things about you just so they can talk about you. And we all know what gossip is. All because within this group, they have pegged you that you are one of the ones that shine the most. And whatever the fuck this thing is, not only can it not stand to see it, but it wants to feed on the strongest light. It feels good. It tastes good. It's addicting. Like, when I keep reading this and I pick up entities and shit like that, especially the lower entities like demons and stuff, like, it's almost like the underworld, not underworld, because underworld don't mean like demon. Like, whatever these vampire type entities are, it's like our light is a drug to them. It's like they harvesting crack or something. Because it's energy. And it likens to like if you take an upper type drug, like get up and go type for these beings. This person who gets into groups and they can't see, like they need the group, but they can't stand to see anyone in the group shine. They also, within this group, they sabotage people's foundations and money. Like, this is a person within a group that you do not want to work on a project with. They'll sabotage your projects. And I knew somebody like this that would always be like, oh, I'm not feeling it anymore. But really, it wasn't about that. They just wanted to sabotage my projects. Just to do it. Because they were a jealous bitch. And people like this, like, for a majority of my life, I've been an independent contractor, or I literally always had like a hustle. Like, I learned how to do things and I sell that. Like, I really, for a big portion of my life, I wasn't solid in a 9 to 5. Like, if I worked 9 to 5, it was from my own schedule of me being self-employed and stuff. Not because I had a boss. I didn't get a 9 to 5 until I gave up my my career working with kids. Like, after COVID, I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing that ever again. So, like, I understand this. Like, when you, and I've had, like, because when you're independent, and these type of people, when you're independent and you make your money independently, Stuff like that really bothers people, and they try to sabotage you or break your confidence. And not like, and you know what people know about side hustles and stuff like that? Like if they kick, and that's the whole thing about side hustles and stuff, you got to stay on top of that shit. If you let anybody destroy anything or kick anything up from under you, it could really, when I tell you, it could really have eviction things on your door. I ain't never been evicted, but when I had a low vibrational person in my energy doing magic on me before I figured it out, why I couldn't make my rent. Once I figured it out, cut the cord on that bitch, money start coming. You feel what I'm saying? These people watch. These people, this person watched you and wanted to really kick something up from under you and sabotage you so you don't make it. And see, this person watch and act like they wasn't though. Act like they wasn't though. And evaluated how you made your money and everything like that. And the little things they could do to throw you off your game. This could be, and I've seen this before, a person you were in a relationship with and y'all sharing the bills and you're not expecting to pay bills. They bounce and they count on it. This person sending you negativity is an earth sign that your foundations will fall, and it doesn't, and you end up doing better. Like eviction has come up real strong. Like this person could have evicted you or tried to evict you or take away some type of money that housed you, that paid your bills. That's for somebody. Even though, like I'm saying, not being in a 9 to 5, I know that. And that shit takes a lot of work. I mean, any wrong move, shit can get real. And this person, maybe one of you or a couple of you that this reading resonates with. The reason why I brought up my situation is maybe you're an independent contractor or y'all was doing something on the side or a business something, or that's for somebody. And if that resonates for you, this person was trying to throw you off your game. They were trying to sabotage your ideas and your businesses, your side hustles. This is the type of person, just say one of your side hustles, I don't know why I'm getting all these things, is say is making food. And this person's supposed to be your friend. You only have one order, and you have 2 orders, and you just tell your best friend or a friend, can you drop this off at this location? I'll break you off a little gas money to help me out, like I'm behind or whatever. Just say that. And they go, oh yeah. And like you don't know, but this person opened up that food and put a whole bunch of salt on there and gave it to your client, and your client said it was salty. Like it's people out there like that, and this is that. Balance is being brought because this person was the devil in your life. They were attached to you, trying to throw you off balance. I'm saying. And look at this particular devil card. Are they like doing some type of dance, balancing on one foot? I'm telling you, this person wanted to see you out of balance by betraying you. 7 of Swords. I know what Spirit is telling me. This is a person that want to, like, behind the scenes, kick your feet from right up under you. Bitch. The devil and the 7 of Swords? This is high level betrayal. This ain't just no planning, plotting and scheming. This is high level betrayal. All for the 6 of Wands. To look better or to be better in some way. Man, this betrayal, whatever it is, for them to come out triumphant or whatever, would have been the 10 of Swords for you. This person wanted to leave you with nothing. This person wanted you to be down bad. But you got away from them. At the 6 of Swords. They wanted this. But instead, this is what they saw. Instead, this is what they got for their efforts. And let me tell you, they put in, whatever this is, they put in a lot of effort. I've met people like this, unfortunately. And they always lose. You know why they always lose? 'Cause they're a loser. And they ain't got shit else better to do besides lose. Dumbass. People will be right in your face, doing magic on you. Watching, like literally doing magic on you, pretending to be your friend, and only there to watch to see if it works. I know about that too. This person give me a second. This person really is right now is going through an extreme hard lesson about groups. And I'm dead ass. Look at this. You got Aquarius. And you got the 11th house. When we started this off, look what we had. Uranus and 11th house. Spirit is not playing. This person is having a radical. And I believe the the Aquarius is the 11th house. Like, look at all this 11th house energy. All this Aquarian energy. This person is really getting karma. And they are being made to realize, I know. about how they treat others. And not just individually, but this is a person that seems to bring devastation into groups of people. That is a theme here. This person is destructive, like in groups. So this person just don't take out one person. This person is like a bowling ball, and they strike the whole everybody in there. To raise themselves from the dead in some way. To make themselves feel better. To transform. This person was their own worst enemy, vamping off people in groups in that way. And one of the last times they did it, I don't know what kind of group this is, whether it's family, friendship, whatever. They did it this time. They did it to the wrong one. Spirit team. And for somebody in particular who does practice or something like that, you need a talisman, because after spirit team comes possess a talisman to amplify vibes, and possess an amulet and have it blessed for protection. Spirit is recommending that you get an amulet, because this person is watching. Or they could be doing a whole bunch of shit. And man, I'm really feeling like for somebody in particular here, there's a really strong... That's why I had talked about me being an independent contractor and not having a 9-to-5. This person, for some of you, or somebody in here, this could be for one person. Whoever you are, if you got side hustles, you make your money independently. This person that you no longer talk to, or there's somebody in your energy that you suspect hates the fact or jealous that you make your own money, they are. Get away from them. Because making your own money is so much more fragile. Like, it can be really solid, but if you're not making tons and tons and tons of money to fall back on, you making good money, people like this can crumble everything. And this person is plotting on destroying your business or your ability to make money on your own. It's bothering me, like, to the point where I'm like, damn. Yeah. The spiritual courts, the dungeon master said, reflection. Reflection is the verdict. Hey, this demon mad. I mean, you brought in a big catch to the spiritual courts. You brought in a big catch. This is like, you know, just feel like a little kid fishing with their dad or something like that, and they end up catching the biggest fish out of everybody. Like, you know, the innocence of it, like unknowingly knowing that you brought in something big and evil. This person in the spiritual courts, they really do have to reflect on how they use their mind to attack people. Like this person, when I tell you, it's like, do you have anything else better to do? Like, these people really, this is this person's mind. And Spirit said already, this person is the Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords. bitch. This person is... What kind of mind do you have? That's why you need therapy. They had spirit before said this person was the 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords. So, like, yeah, they were. This person is with the 9 of Swords. They think about attacking people and being strategic, and they can't wait until they see you like this, dead, not being able to stand up. Like, I don't know why this person wants to do that. Why is it so important for them to see others in the 10 of Swords? Why they put so much mental energy into it? And you got Aquarius up here. This is also air. The way this person thinks, and it being Aquarius, this person is innovative with their 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, their 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. They really put a lot of thought in it. They really reflect on it at the Hermit. And now in the courts, now they got to reflect on something else. So does this demon. This demon is going ape shit inside of them. They get jiggy with it. They get creative. And that's why they get in karma. Because this is such a tragic use of mental power. And then you're going to do it on people that care about you and love you? Dumbass. We got the Tower. Spirit is saying this again. The reflection, the verdict, and the spiritual. And this is like when I got a strong, and I don't know if everybody don't watch every video, but I mentioned this before. When I came in contact with the galactic, like a strong contact, when I tell you, it was people, I couldn't see no faces, but they was all in a circle like this with staffs in their hand telling me to remember who I am. It was a dragon in the sky and a fucking UFO that I could only see. Dead ass. For real. And like, this is how I know this is for real, the Galactic Federation. And the spiritual court, they said there's a tower to this for this person. They can't compete for energy. They can't use their mind to destroy. They might be reflecting on themselves because they can't continue, because the demon is being locked up too. They can't continue this thought process. This is whatever was on them that had them constantly in this 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, this Knight of Swords, 10 of Swords. So now they can only reflect on, they can no longer reflect on bringing a tower to people for the sake of competition. This person, they don't want to be sad anymore. I mean, I feel like this person's sadness is, I don't even know why it's being mentioned, because who the fuck cares? What are they sad about? Oh, they're sad. They don't want to be sad, but they're sad because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to get themselves out of energetic imprisonment. I feel like, oh man, this person is messed up in the inside. This person is literally thinking, y'all, I'm dead ass. This person is literally thinking, what am I going to do? Hey, I got chills. My heart literally sank. Oh my God, I literally want to cry. Because this is, thank you God. I want to take a moment that I have my mind, I have my heart, and I have connection to the spirits, that I don't think like this. I just want to cry because this is crazy. And I'm sitting in this person's energy, and they're literally like, what am I going to do if I can't compete with people and destroy them? This is sad as fuck. This person is really gone. They really don't know who they are. This is sad as fuck. The Four of Wands. Reversed. How am I gonna get energy if there's nobody to play this game with? Am I gonna have to do it myself? What is this person fucking talking about? The games they play with people gives them power, y'all. Look at this. Stop playing. Hey, this is why I love having a lot of cards, because spirit is really clear. But this person is insane. How am I gonna get energy if I can't play games with these people? There's something wrong with this person. And look what this is. It's a baseball. Bruh. And that's one thing. This person been playing this game for a long time. That's one thing that I do know about baseball games. They are long and boring as fuck. Doing the same thing over and over. This person. This baseball thing. I have to read it again. Baseball symbolizes life's journey, teamwork, individual growth. It offers lessons in resilience, patience, and the importance of community, while also prompting reflection on faith, failure, and the pursuit of larger goals, individual effort, and shared goal. Instead of being a team player, this person would get the baseball and throw it at people's heads and try to like knock them unconscious or some shit to make them feel better. And now this person is playing the world's smallest violin because they no longer have power. And they cannot, like, this person is bothering my soul. With the Page of Swords again. Oh, that's the Page of Wands. But look, don't play with me. When this came out, what is that? What is that? Is that the golden dragon? The astronomer is a golden scale, like spirit, a golden scale dragon, the lone master of an ancient practice of naming magic. He seeks to impose a grand world order in accordance with the intricate series of astrological prophecies. This is somebody, this dragon is high ranking in the political system, cosmic political system, if you want to call it, the Galactic Federation. Look at the gold scale dragon that literally is working on this person's mind right now. Look. And the moon. This person cannot, this demon in spiritual jail with this dragon has no power over this person's mind. This person wants to think about how to get into a new group or who they can go back to. But this gold scale dragon, this astronomer, is in the driver's seat of their mind now. And they have to reflect on themselves. They, like, I even picked this up for somebody in here. They might use divination or something like that to try and figure out what they're going to do next. Ain't none of that. The dragon is blocking that shit. And this is why this person is sitting up here thinking dumb stuff. Like, how am I gonna get my energy if I'm not competing and destroying people? This person don't know that they're crazy. They really don't know. Look. They don't know. They are fucking crazy. And this dragon is trying, like, basically the spiritual courts, it's like trying to do an exorcism of sorts. Oh my God. Oh, this person is so demonic. Because imagine, you sitting up there, how am I going to get energy? What am I going to do if I'm not doing this? This person, that's all they ever, like, this is disturbing. This is a person that, wherever they have gone, they have destroyed groups of people. It's literally, it's normal to them. It's become a part of them. They think this is normal. Y'all, they think this is normal. This person make me sad. Now this person, they are alone and they feeling stupid. And now they're reflecting on, because this dragon is doing such a good job, the spiritual courts is doing such a good job. This person is like, I get it. They can't stand this reflection because they're alone. They're left in the cold. Like, nobody is messing with them. Like, they're alone in some way. They're not used to this. And they're like, oh, okay. They don't realize they're in jail, I don't think. And they're like, I know. I'm going to start again. They feeling dumb. I'm going to start again with love. And it's the Six of Cups. This person can only think of past people. You in particular. They want to try to convince people, you, that they've already proved that this is the Seven of Wands. It's reversed. That they've already had a standoff with. that they want to come back to people that has already put distance between. They were like y'all, they were like this, y'all were like this, and now you're like this. And they want to end to this distance. The 7 of Wands reversed and the 5 of Swords reversed. They want to say, let's start again. I don't want to fight. You don't need to protect yourself from me anymore. We don't need this distance. I thought about it and I've learned my lesson. Yeah, this person coming with a dumbass face, looking stupid, trying to convince you of love, trying to convince others of love. And the Ace of Cups again, because they already shown they stinking ass. They've already showed their stinking ass. And this person realizes they need others for abundance. The 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. And look, this person is alone. They need, and the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, this is like family. This is a group. They need a group. They need a group. But they have already showed their ass. People see them for who they are from top to bottom. They need groups. This person is so low on energy. They need groups of people for energy, for movement. That's why they're stagnant. They're stagnant because they're in spiritual jail. But a side effect of the spiritual jail is that they don't have any help. They don't have a group. They don't have people that has their back anymore. And they're reflecting on the best times of their life is when they had strong groups. But Spirit said, you by yourself on that, homie. At the Ace of Wands. You're going to have to find your own power. This is a new start. You're going to have to till the land. You're going to have to walk the walk all by yourself. This person is literally on spiritual death row. There's been a death to them getting abundance from others. There's a death. This person is on death row. And if they try at the 6 of Cups to go to anybody from the past, acting like they're innocent, everybody's gonna run. Everybody's gonna run. They've already done too much. They already done too much. You doing too much. You doing too much. Swimming with your ass out in the public pool. Bitch, get on my nerves. Because that's a disgrace. The way that they think. What am I going to do if I'm not able to do this? Bitch, what? What are we doing? Give me a second, y'all. hey, this demon, whatever is on them, is like, it's like low-key fighting back. Like, it's announcing the contrast. This dragon is working on them. But so is this demon is not letting go. It's got this person thinking, I need a new start and energy. Bruh. The Ace of Wands to the Three of Cups. I need a new group. It's faint, it's in the background, but it's there. Because this, what am I going to do if I'm not able to do this? I need people, I need people. I can't do this by myself. This person wants to get into a group for this new start. This is what they do. Is get into a group that is, they go out to get it. Like, they follow their dreams and wishes, and they're like, with this being tigers, and it's like they're trying to get the what you call it, the lamp. Like, these, they're trying to think of where are they going to go to find a group that is like a predator when they want to achieve their goals, when they're trying to achieve their wishes. This is who this person, they thinking it. Oh man, it's a fight inside of them going on so tough, y'all. They're thinking of their same pattern in spiritual jail. But this person is not going to be allowed to walk amongst high vibrational people, bringing them a death. And look, this person is a rat. And remember, I just did that whole thing about, working for yourself and stuff like that. And this person want to snatch the rug from right up under your feet. Yeah. It's literally here. This person can no longer, they start thinking about the plan and it melts away. It melts away. Oh man, this person is so frustrated and this demon is pissed. Clarifying this book is the strength. Their plans, their thoughts, their creative. They used to be strong at this. 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, plotting and scheming, and how to look strong to get into groups like this when they're really weak. They literally know how to do this. They're really like this, but they have a way to, whatever this demon is, has like a gift of like making whoever's attached to look strong in order to get in so it can start wrecking shit in the group. They know it's like melting. They start a plan and it just poof. Because there's no more of that. There's no planning and plotting and scheming for this person anymore. It's time for them to work on their soul. The eyes are a window to the soul. It's time for them to look deep. And that's the judgment. And it will not change. They're not going to get any help. They are going to be in the Five of Pentacles. This person is a rat. Rat energy. This bitch is going to be begging. And then the people they're going to be begging for is going to be like, no. Look, they're going to be looking like this. And they're like, can you help me? Like, just say, for example, this person is having a hard time. They literally homeless. And they're going to go to like a brother or sister and say, hey, can I have some help? Can I stay with you for a while? Can I borrow $50? And they're going to be like, how about you go get a job and give me the last $150 that you borrowed from me 3 months ago? They're going to be in need, and people that they owe is going to be coming out of the woodworks like, where my shit? This person is in debt, spiritually and actual money. This person, they are alone. They probably trying to plot and scheme because they have borrowed. They've been in spiritual jail for a while, and they've been borrowing money from people, and it's come to an end. People want their money back for real. It don't matter, you are having a hard time. These people don't care nothing about that. They want their money back. And this type of dynamic is really unusual for this person, and they don't know how to handle it. Bitch, there's no way to handle it because your Wheel of Fortune has stopped. Your Wheel of Fortune is no more. The astronomer, the spiritual courts, has full control over your Wheel of Fortune, and they said, reflect. That's all you get is a mirror, a lantern to look at yourself. This person at the Page of Swords reverse, ain't no immature plans of destruction is coming out of their mind. It's impossible. And they're trying. They're trying because they feel like they need to defend themselves. They're getting beat the fuck up. This is spiritually and mentally beating this person up, and they are pissed about it. But really, with the Page of Swords reverse, this look like Joffrey or some shit. They know they have no right to be mad. They trying to carry and have a new start at the Ace of Wands, but bitch, you need to pick up the rest of those 9 wands, and another wand is coming. That is your karma. That is your karma. Because this is what you haven't learned anything. This is what this person does every single time they get into a group. They start war with the most powerful one. I mean, they do this to everybody, but they really go after the person they deem to be the strongest in some way. Is it steal from them? Use them? I don't know. These people, they weird. And now this person is looking and feeling pitiful. hoping somebody cares about them doing bad and ask them, do they need some help? No, this is not going to happen, because not only has the spiritual courts put them in a spot to reflect, everybody they've ever known sees them as what they are. A high level rat. Like, something like this can't come to people at the Four of Swords talking about truce. Like, what? It's a truce now? The war is over now because you want something? You need something? Yeah, this person is fiending for somebody's energy. They really realize that they need people. They need people to love them and give them their flowers, because that's the only way they can see themselves. They can only see themselves through other people's reflection. But, like, because when they get around these stars, a star will reflect star energy on you. They'll uplift you and all this type of stuff. And that's what people have done for them, while then they stab them in the back. Like, they need people to be in relationships with them and to care about them and to love them in order to see themselves, because there is a veil over their eyes. They can't see themselves at all. 5-5, and that's why they are in spiritual jail, because that needs to change. That's why they don't know who they are. They try to find people who do know who they are, and then they take that on, like, I can be this. This person is great. I'm great. They can't see themselves, so they find others that can see themselves, and they see themselves as that or something similar. What? Nope. Spiritual jail has blocked them from having access to higher level beings, temperance energy, earth angel energy, and they can't stand it. Look at this. 55 to 56. Oh, they gonna have to sit in this energy. They really want to do this because they need energy real bad. They are depressed. They are depressed. They are alone in their own personal hell. And they are being energetically contained. This bitch is going to be burning until they die. This is not something, the rest of their life, I don't know what they did to you, but the rest of their days on this planet, they're going to be in this energy. Because this is how they made people feel. Not just any people, but the best of us. This person, it be really people out here when they can't get energy from others. They really feel unbalanced and they actually feel physically sick. Spirit is giving us a look at things from their perspective. Like how we get things happening with our body because of stress. This type of stuff stresses these people out, not having other people's energy to live on, that they actually start feeling sick. And this card, the Two of Pentacles, they're actually doing workouts on a workout ball, and then Spirit chooses the anatomy deck to clarify. Like this person feels sick, but not just mentally, physically. And they need somebody, like, because the stress of this being alone and them not having enough energy to take care of themselves is stressing them the fuck out. They need somebody that's at the king, that's healthy, financially healthy, at the King of Coins. A star. This person, and that's why that demon crossed the line, and it's a spiritual jail. Because this entity was using this person to go after stars. Taming them. The reason now, like, for real, this is the story of what happened. Why this was the final thing. Because of you. They did this same thing with you to get themselves healthy. This might be magic. It could be any way. Like, I'm telling you, these people out here really do get energy from making people sad. They did this to you. Try to use you for your energy. But you are a spiritual warrior, though. That's why they're getting real fucked up. And to souls like this, demons, they have only so far they can go. And this demon, this person, crossed the line. They mess with a spiritual warrior. And spiritual warriors, they are a part of the Galactic Federation. They are like police. Like spiritual police, but on Earth. And then on top of that, a strong one. A slayer, you definitely have a dragon. This person tried this dumb shit, going around and around what they do all the time in groups to a really, 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 really... This is you. And you have multiple ranks. Look, Slayer, Lion Tamer, Strong Man. Like, this is... Look at this rank. I want y'all to take it in. This is y'all. Oh, man. They threw this person. That's why this person is being thrown under the jail. The dragons is going to make sure they know who they did this to. Bishop, Man is a labyrinth. Faith is the solution. Yeah, look at this rank. Look at this rank. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Your energy, look at this rank. Ran rings around this person's plan. But like souls like this ain't going out like that. It's a new day in time. All this old shit is over. And this is just one of the souls that's finding this out the hard way. They did this shit to a Hierophant. Trapped themselves. Give me a second, y'all. No more groups. The family is not going to help them. Old friend groups are not going to accept them back. They are in jail. Oh, this is just going to get worse for them. Because they used to be able to come up with intricate plans, but now this is all they have to offer. They're going to be offering this little ass fish that's about to die in 2 days because it's been at the swap meet in a damn plastic bag. They're going to try and offer this little stinking ass fish to be like in a group. Oh, let's work together. Let's make money together. Let's do this together. This don't even, if this is not actual business, like in family, you know how families, Hispanics do this a lot, how families will get their money together and live in a house and then help build something together so each family can go out and get their own. This person wants that. They want to be a part of groups like this. Oh, she's her own hairstylist. She does hair for the stars. She is the manager at Tesla. Maybe she can get me a new car. She is she got 100K, 200K subscribers on YouTube doing divination. This they want groups like this so they can choose like who they actually want to work with. And I've had a lot of friends like this. That my friends that like the ones that weren't low vibrational in the group, we all did something. We all could like, hey, I know my friend does this, she does logos. Let me call her up and have her do my logo. Like they're not gonna get an exchange. They're not gonna get anybody to do this. When I tell you this person is in their own delusions, people see this person as horrible because not only are they trapped, like they are meant to reflect on themselves, but spirit has everyone they have come in contact with, they have reflected on them, and they have all been told to run quickly. And y'all know how that is. Y'all been doing the work, reflecting, and your spirit team like goes out of their way, over and beyond, to make sure you know to run if somebody comes into your energy. Like that. Like while this person is in jail under reflection, There's some people like, hey, why am I thinking about that person? And spirit is just working through their mind like, hey, if this person come back, remember what they did. Remember what they did. Some people might have been like, I ain't thought about that girl. I ain't thought about him in like 2 years. Why am I thinking about him? And they have their little thought and they say, yeah, I won't be talking to that person again. They might even be thinking like, is it Mercury retrograde? Because why am I thinking about that person? Spirit has made their rounds and has dropped downloads into everyone's mind to leave them alone. Run and stand their ground and say, bitch, why are you here? Why are you here, boo? Because we ain't good. This is what you did the last time you were around me, the last time you were in our group. Bitch, if you don't walk somewhere and play that world's smallest fucking ukulele or whatever what it is, because nobody cares. This person can't think shit through, and they think this is a good idea because they can't harvest alone. They can't harvest alone. They need others to help them work on the farm. Nah, everybody is going somewhere else. Especially you. Because this person has taught you how to stand your ground and to love yourself. They really don't want this, y'all. Look, this is a beast in a cage, y'all. They are in spiritual jail. There's no plans. But they really, this demon that's on them is trying to fight the courts on this reflection. This, whatever's on them, does not want to be brought into justice. This is devastating for this demon. Every time I get this about demons being brought in, I want to get to know more, and I'm trying to find out like really how that works, and I always get shut down. Maybe one day Spirit will tell me. But this person is locked up. Look at the bear again. But they're trying to figure out a way to break free. Look, we got the 5 of Cups again reversed. This person doesn't want this death sentence that they got. A feeling like this. They don't want it. They know they need to find somebody to care about them enough to share what they've hunted, what they've caught. The 2 of Pentacles again. This person is actually physically sick because they don't have the energy, they don't have the sustenance, like them worrying about this. Because the Hermit, they got to reflect, but the Hermit is Mercury. Like, the Hermit, what is it, Virgo? And when the things that is about, like, the problem with Virgos, and I can attest to this, is that if you don't manage your stress, you will feel sick. Like, I have been trying to heal my body for years from ignoring stress. This person has nobody to feed on and is stressing them out, making them physically sick. They need this exchange. They need this exchange. They are so worried. With the Hermit and the Five of Cups reversed, they want to get themselves out of this worried feeling. They want to feel strong again. They need somebody that cares. But this person got their head all the way up their ass because they don't know nobody cares about them. They don't realize this was their last round and that really nobody cares about them. They are forgotten. This person might even want to appear like the Queen of Cups to an emperor. I mean, you could be this emperor energy, but this person feel like they need protection. They need a protector. But nobody cares about them anymore because this is what they do to everybody. The Three of Swords. This person is a lunatic. They think time passed and people forgot. And look at these two pictures. Take a look. And people forgot how dirty they did them. And they always picking hierophants, stars to do this to. What happens to a star is we get stronger. And towards people like this, we don't go out our way, but for the most part, we can be mean. This person is delusional, thinking they could do this to people and come back. The cup was offered and they refused, all of them, thinking they were too good, thinking they were better, like literally like being a demon. It's too late. This person is sitting up wishing they would have took your cup. Matter of fact, they did take the cups. They took all of the cups and poured that shit out, and they didn't care. So now, give me a second now, y'all. So now, when they come back trying to do this, the Two of Cups again, like everything is cool. I'm telling you, nobody wants to be bothered with them. This is not just you, but others that know them. They gonna tase this bitch. Her ass then popped right up off the ground. She done got tased so hard. You ain't no angel. Bruh. This person want to come back. Remember, they make people feel all comfortable and stuff. I mean, they've already played that game. Like they can be a comfort to you. And everybody knows this dog is gone in the middle of the night, eat your entrails and blend them all up. This is a rabid dog. This dog got the rabies. Rent controlled apartment. Hey, this person, they might be living slum, not being able to pay their bills, or living with somebody they know is about to kick them out. They're going to be the Five of Pentacles. But they thought they were better than you. They thought they had big tits. And they had the best sports bra to hold them bitches up. And nah. They thought they had a good sports bra for them big tits. And it ain't got no support. And they titties hanging. Because they were under an illusion. The microdoser. They were under the illusion that they could. This might have been a person where people might have let them come back. Text message. How are you? You there? Hello. Are you mad? Confused? This is not how friends treat friends. Piss off. I'm sorry. This person, a lot of people got this person blocked. This person is a concern because they are weirdo. They act weird. They do weird, hateful things. And the weird, hateful things that they do are so bad. Like, they don't just do any type weird shit. They causing sorrow out here. And just the amount of sorrow that these people create, and then to come back after that like they didn't do anything, that is of concern. That's hella weird. That's weird behavior. That's the type of stuff that serial killers do. That's why the taser and all that is out here. This person is, and look, entrails. Like, this is the type of shit serial killers do. Like, when thinking, oh yeah, I'm so loyal and we're friends and all that, and then cut your stomach open and blend up your stomach and drink it and shit. Like, I take flyer cards. Spirit is got this out on my table. This is this person's energy. Spirit says there's too many cats. On one end, I wanted to say this person has done this to too many people. But more than anything, too many cats is telling me this person smells. Like, when you got too many cats, a lot of times these people are hoarders and they smell. This person is a joke. This person is doing stand-up comedy because people can smell them from a mile away. And because of that, they are so mad right now, and that demon that's on them has them ready to explode. Ready to explode because it does not want to be in spiritual jail. This person is going to watch you have the 10 of Pentacles with others. This person is going to be in the background watching you love others and get love from others. That's a part of their judgment also. They walked away like they were big shit, not realizing they looking stupid. Look at Baldy Locks. They walked away looking stupid. Baldy Locks. Now they left the 8 of Cups. Now they want to come back at the 8 of Wands. Crying. Because they're sad. They got boogers. They running with their tissue box. Bitch, nah. You was big shit, Baldy Locks. No. This person, bruh. This person is a mess. They are a mess. Oh man. Why is this always on my board like this? Why does the readings always get to the point where they say they want to come back? They want to come back and beg for forgiveness. Like this person want to come back and kiss ass. But nobody, I'm telling you, nobody is going to open a door for this person. That's their judgment. This person is going to be mind blown how alone they are. It is justice for them to sit in their own fucking filth because of their vampirism and their snake-like movements, their snake-like behavior. Ha ha, they will not be able to harvest. And Spirit telling me right now, they will not, because they were like this at the 6 of Coins, for the rest of their life, this incarnation, and maybe a few others. I bet my money on a few others because how hardcore their spiritual judgment is and how big that demon is. And they had to call in the big dogs in order to deliver this karmic judgment. This person, because they have taken so much from others, they're gonna get nothing for the rest of this lifetime, and in other lifetimes they will not be able to harvest because that's how much they have fed on others. That's what I got on my table. So let's see what else Spirit has to say. we need to know? Queen of Swords. Six of Swords. Wow. Hey, this person, they are shocked right now. And they were going to continue to be shocked that people, when they come trying to talk to people, they're going to get the Queen of Swords from everyone. People are going to be cold to them. And people at the Six of Swords, they're going to tell them to walk away. People literally are going to tell them, go away. They're not going to be nice about it. Wow. This person is going to be shocked. And these are once people that love them. And how easily it's done. Like, nonchalant, smile on the face. This is going to shock the fuck out of this person. Especially if this is family too that do this. Ooh. Ooh. The Hangman. Ooh. That demon on them. They are... This is part of their judgment. Them and that demon. The Nine of Swords. It can reverse. Hold on, let me see. Wow. This person, because reflection is a part of with this Pisces, seeing another perspective, this person is going to try not to think about, when they get this, they already thinking about it. But once they get this from everybody in the last group they were in previous groups, they're going to try not to think about it. This is supposed to spark them deeper into their reflection. Ooh, they're going to try not to think about it. They're going to try not to feel sorry for themselves. They're going to try. Because they're going to find out that they no longer have power over others. They're going to really realize that there's nothing they can say. There's nothing they can say or do to take back that Ten of Swords. What was it? The Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. There's nothing they could do to take those swords back because they was hella demonic what they did. There's nothing they can say or do. They're going to find this out the hard way, that there's nothing they can say or do because people don't love them anymore. After Two of Cups reversed. Ooh, what else? Affluence. You're not gonna meet nobody with no shift. Wow. Divinity. This person is such a fucking psychic. Courage. Give me one more, Spirit. And talisman. This person needs people with good energy and affluence in order to shift themselves into looking like they are special, that they have power, that they are a person of divinity. This person links up to others. This is like a destiny swap without magic. Whatever this person does to put others, stars, in a low energy, it transfers energy to them and makes them powerful. And now people are protected from that talisman because they are locked up at this time. Their mind, karmic path, protection, transformation. Give me a second, y'all. This person's mind is also under lock and key. And because of that, you can assure yourself that you are protected and your ability to transform and move on in your life is protected. The cycle has concluded. The cycle is closed. If this has helped you, please like, share, subscribe, and until next time.